Welcome back to TechKidFX for another Vechain price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments here on the Vechain chart. And before I kickstart the video, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to kickstart the video here on the daily chart by first giving you a recap of what has been happening, where you can see that Vechain, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $0.28 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we have been seeing lower prices in this ABC corrective structure, which has now taken us back to around the $0.015 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 2 to the lower side. And after seeing the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2, whatever we expect next is a bounce to the upside in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.45899 mark, and that is the minimum that I would expect Vechain to do on the long-term scenarios. And once we get back into the bull market, and in the formation of this wave 3, I'm also expecting to see a 5-wave structure to the upside in the formation of that wave 3, having the wave 5 of the fractal wave completing the formation of this wave 3 to the upside. And jumping to the 1 hour chart for further analysis and also give you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out here on the Vechain chart. Here on the 1 hour chart, you can see that down here, this is where we made our low at around the $0.015 mark in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 2 to the lower side. And if I give you a measure from this lower low to the high that you have made at around the $0.01821 mark, you can see that Vechain is up by 18.86% from its lower low. And getting to the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, basing it on the Elliot wave structures, you can see that Vechain, after making its lower low, we have been seeing a very nice bounce to the upside in a move that has been obeying the Elliot wave structures, where we can have this Elliot wave structure in blue as a higher Elliot wave degree to the upside, having that as the wave 1, then a wave 2, a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then a wave 5, completing the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 1, we expected the formation of a second wave, which we are seeing right here, retracing into that target area that I had drawn out here on the charts using the Fibonacci's. And after seeing the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2, whatever we expect next is a bounce to the upside in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3, which is an impulsive wave. And because of its impulsive nature, we also expect to see fractal waves in formation within that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside. And by first giving you a target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, using a trend based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, that gives me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, which is a target area that you can see we have fully maximized. But there are still chances that we might continue pushing even higher and make it back to the fib level 2.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.019 mark. And once that happens, then this will be an extended wave 3 to the upside. And getting to the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out within the formation of that wave 3, we also expect to see fractal waves in formation within that wave 3, and we are seeing such a structure right here, having this as the wave 1, then a wave 2, a wave 3, then I'm expecting this to be a wave 4 before we continue pushing even higher in the formation of this wave 5 and fully maximize the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside, and that is at the fib level 2.618 to the upside. And getting to see whether this wave 3 of the fractal wave has done the minimum that we expect a wave 3 to the upside to do by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, which is a target area that you have fully maximized. And using the Fibonacci's, we can also get to see whether this is a valid wave 4 to the lower side by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the second wave to the high of that wave 3, and that gives me a minimum retracement area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618. And you can see we have a long wick into that target area. And after seeing a reaction formation of the fib level 0.618, we started a very nice bounce to the upside in what I'm expecting to be that wave 5 to the upside to fully maximize the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside, and that will be an extended wave 3 to the upside before we see a wave 4 and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5. We also need to have in mind that there are chances that we might have seen the high for this higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside, because using the trend based Fibonacci, once more connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, we have done the minimum that we expect a wave 3 to the upside to do at the fib level 1.618, and we still need to have in mind that there are chances that we might have peaked in that wave 3 to the upside at around the $0.018 mark, and whatever we are seeing right here might be the formation of that ABC corrective structure in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3. But for now we don't have any confirmations, and I'm still expecting higher prices to be coming our way in the formation of this wave 5, and until we see a much more corrective structure here on this chart, I still have faith in this Elliot wave structure that I have right here in blue. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. And also taking a look at the indicators here on the RSI, we are trading at around the 61 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side. Also taking a look at the MACD, on the MACD we have printed a bullish cross, and we're also seeing an increase in the buying momentum, meaning higher prices are still coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.